How's it feel to be out there with everybody? I know you missed a ton of time last training camp.
Yeah, it feels good, man, just to be back out with my teammates, with my coaches, just to be back in tune with them. Learning the basics and getting the fundamentals down. So it's been fun being back out here. So every day we just trying to get improve and get better.
How important was the taste of the action that you got at the end of last year to building towards year two?
No, it was really good. It helped a lot. But like I said, I'm just happy to be out here right now. That was my main focus, is just getting back out here with my teammates. We had mini camps, so getting back out there with them was good for me. I took that one day at a time just to kind of improve myself and help my team out.
Does this feel like a year two for you, or 1A, or how does it feel for you?
Yeah, it feel like year two. Obviously, it's year two, but I still feel like I'm a rookie just because I haven't played a lot of games yet. So still got a lot to learn, a lot to improve on. So like I said, I just take it one day at a time to improve and get better.
When you were out in IR, they asked you to do a lot of things, right? Obviously not on the field. And you had to make presentations to the team and things, or to the defensive backs. What was that all about?
Yeah, so I had little objectives to kind of achieve, which was, just kind of figuring out tendencies from the other team, kind of what the quarterbacks do, what the receivers' tendencies were. So I had a job as far as that was concerned, and all the little things that a normal rookie has to do. So made sure to just take care of that job, because that was my primary job at the time, and obviously rehabbing. So I took care of that and just trying to gain the trust of my teammates, and that was what I was doing.
Did you actually have to speak to the whole defensive back group about this?
Yeah. There were days where I had to present certain things on that team that week, those receivers, that QB that week. So there were weeks where I did have to do that.
Was there any one hint or little tendency you saw that you were proud of that maybe helped in the game?
No, not that I can remember, man. I'm just, like I said, man, I'm happy to be here right now, just trying to get better with my guys.
How did all those mental reps kind of help your confidence when you did get on the field?
No, it helped tremendously. Just getting, when I got back out there, it helped a lot. Obviously going into this, my second year, it helps me see a lot more. My vision is a lot more variety than I did last year coming in, just because I didn't know as much. So it definitely helped a lot.
Did going through those assignments and those kind of tasks change the way you approach preparing for a game?
Yeah, most definitely. I think when I came in, I thought I knew how to study and how to do certain things, but as the season went on and now coming into this year, I found new ways to prepare. New things to look at. The small things that I didn't pay attention to before, that's what I pay attention to now.
Xavier, how much have you leaned on guys like Julius Peppers and Logan Ryan, the veterans in this league?
A lot, man. Day in and day out, I ask them questions, no matter what it's on. Even if that's just to clarify anything, if it might be kind of gray, like a gray area or anything it is, I go to those guys. Really, everybody in the DB room. I like to communicate. I like to be vocal. So whenever I see that there's something that maybe I'm not unsure about, I go to those guys, and they're always able to help me.
What does it take as a DB to hunt the ball, and not only to play well in coverage? Is it instinct? Is it knowing where to be within the coverage? Because you do seem like a guy who, when you're on the field, the ball finds you or you find it.
Yeah, it's instincts, man. I think that plays a huge role in just playing the DB position itself. A lot of that is just being able to trust your ability to go make that play instead of just sitting back and waiting on it. So I pride myself on that. That's something that I kind of remind myself of before every practice, before every game, is to go attack the ball rather than wait for something to happen. Obviously, I want to make plays, so obviously I still do what's right for the team. But when that opportunity is there, I try to seize that opportunity.
Or was that too high?
Yeah, no, I definitely should have caught that one. Kind of a little bit upset about that one, but we'll go back and we'll look at it. But next time I'll catch that one.
How much did you, I don't know if the word would be need, the last game against the Cowboys, you got pretty much a full game. You played well, you got your first interception. How much did that help you get into the off season? I got a full game under my belt, and I did okay.
Yeah, I think playing all of those games, it helped me going into this year. But like I said, time and time again, you know, I'm just trying to improve. Last season don't really matter. The past is the past, so just trying to take it day in and day out, one day at a time with my teammates to get better, improve, so I can make more of those plays.
Graham, it looks like it slowed down a bit for you in that Dallas game at the end. Did you feel that maybe it's starting to slow down towards the end of the year?
Yeah, I think the more I play and the more I get out here on the field with my guys, you know, obviously it's going to slow down. Having guys like you said, I got Pep, I got J Love, I got, you know, Logue, all those guys out there with me to help me improve and help the game slow down for me. It helps tremendously. So, you know, I appreciate those guys for that. And just being able to go out there, and it helps a lot more every time I come out.
Pat Graham stresses versatility. When you look at yourself, do you see yourself as a safety or as a defensive back who can do a lot more?
I could do it all from the very first day that I talked about it. I've always said I could do it all. I still believe that. You know, I could play. There's nowhere that you can't play me. So that's how I see it, and that's how I go into it.
David, with regard to Joe Judge, what are some of the things you learned about him last year and some of his attributes, and, you know, as you go forward?
Yeah, he's a tough. It's a tough coach. You know, he asks a lot of us, but we accept the challenge day in and day out. We love him. You know, sometimes it could be pretty brutal, but you know, it is what it is. It's nothing that I'm not used to already. A lot of the guys aren't used to already. So, you know, it's good work for us. I think it helps us, you know, our mindset out, and it helps us get better.
So do you think it's important to have guys who are used to that, who thrive in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. But you know, you gotta adapt to it either way. You know, I think everybody has adapted to it, and we love the process of going through it. So.
I know it's early right now. Have you seen him evolve at all from last year to this year? You're only just a couple days in, but whether it's been in conversations or Zooms or whatever, have you seen any kind of changes in him?
No, he's consistent. Everything he does, he's consistent. Never changes. It's never something different. It's never one day it's going to be hard, one day it's all the same. I think that's the best thing to have, is to have a consistent coach. So, and we love it. We embrace it, and you know, we go out there and work hard.
They drafted you to be a big-time player. They drafted you high for that reason. Now, a year under your belt, even though you were hurt this training camp, can you see that? Can you look at it and say, you know, I have everything it takes to be a big-time player in this league?
For sure. When I came in, you know, that was my mindset. Like I said, my mindset doesn't change no matter what happens. I try to go out here and get better for my team, for my teammates, and my coaches. But you know, that's always my mindset, is that I could be a big-time player, and that's what I'm out here to work on every day.
When you look at Evan Ingram, what do you see? You know, as obviously your teammates, but if you were going to face him, how difficult of a talent is he?
Of who?
Evan Ingram.
Oh yeah. No, he's a tough guard for sure. So every day I try to get reps in with him, just because I know he's gonna make me a lot better, and I'm gonna make him a lot better. He pushes me, I push him. So that's kind of how I see it. He's a great tight end, and you know, I love competing against him every day.
What makes him so difficult to
Hey, you guys see it, man. He's fast, he's strong, he can run routes, he can catch, so he can do it all. So he's a kind of jack of all trades. It's tough to guard him at times, but you know, like I said, he helps me improve.
How much of an adjustment was last year? Because it was probably the first time in your career you had to sit out. I mean, did you sit there and go, why me? Or how do you approach that? Oh, no.
Last year, man, I'm not worried about it. I'm focused on my team and this year, and just going into the season, improving every day, getting better, and you know, just going into the season strong.